Today I'm going to do another one of those, start out with a group of colors, these colors in fact, and then try to make two patterns work with those 6 colors. I have no idea how this is going to work, but it should be a lot of fun. I enjoyed it last time. I figured we'd try it once again. So let's roll that intro. Hello and welcome. This is Kevin, also known as AKAAWOL, and I am once again diving off into the deep end on a pair of patterns. I have no idea what I'm doing. So this one is number 70543 and the other one is 7911. So I think I want to start with this one. So this one I noticed that the colors involved are pretty much a fade, but they didn't put it in the fade order, which I thought was a little bit weird, that they could have done something a little bit different with that. So I'm going to try changing up the color sequence to see what that does, as well as mash it with another pattern. So yeah, this is, I gotta say, I'm a little bit nervous on this one. Like, I'm really not sure how this one's gonna go. But we'll see. I have some lovely browns picked out for it. They should be pretty cool looking. So I'm gonna put this color to the top because I think this is how I want to start the bracelet off. And then this one I will make work into the center area. Because this one, if I don't complete it all the way or whatever, if there's not enough room for the whole thing, this will be the more interesting centerpiece. So paste this in. We rotate this 90 degrees. And use the scale tool. Making it bigger. Move it tool so that way it's not in my way. I'm gonna just go over top of the other one because we don't need all that space anyways. Alright. So the colors we are using today are, that's probably the first one. These could be too close to see. I feel like that's too close. That's better. 2, 3. And 4. 5. One more. And that's kind of close. These aren't exact matches, but that's pretty close. That looks good. Alright, so. Let's get our paint tool. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors here. Where is the 6th color in this? Oh, kinda. Hang on, let's take a look over here. Yeah, they doubled up the pink to make a dot in this out here. So that's kind of interesting. Where the dot is right there. Alright, so in that case, I think we'll start with this color. Whoops, Control Z. Alright. So instead of how this kind of starts off, we're gonna start it off with a nice clean start this way. If we make this number 1, this number 2, this number 3, and this number 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5. Then this is what's here. So I'm trying to make the fade give it a bit of interest. So there's this. This is this one coming in. So 1, 2, 3. No, sorry. 2, 3, 4. This one goes out. Wait. This one goes here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is really, as you can tell right out the gate, this is really confusing me with what colors to do with what. I think what we could do is we want this color right here. The whole selection. That one is this color. Then the next color in is this color. The next color in 2, 3, 4 is this color. The next color in, I'm not sure if this is going to work because that looks awfully white. Yeah, that's not going to work. That one's going to be this. And this is this. So we can grab this color, paint, fill similar. Oops. So that goes in there. Does that help make it make any more sense? I don't know. This is a doozy. Alright, so this color was this. Like that. This color is out here. And this comes in 1, 2, 3. This comes this way. Did I go far enough with that? think I may have done something wrong here. I did. Okay, hang on. This comes further elongated. That looks right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. And then that color is this. So this color is what's in the center. Wow. So that got really super complicated. I can already hate doing it with the colors that I've chosen. Only because this is so difficult to read. I have a feeling like this is just going to make my life harder when I go to try to lay out the colors. This honestly just almost doesn't make sense at this point to do it with the actual colors, because this is so difficult to see where everything is. Let's still keep it in the colors. Why is this and that both being highlighted? So let's, whoops. Trying to find that good orange. And I'm getting all browns. Why am I getting browns? This is so... no. Wow, I'm absolutely hating this. Why do I not get a bright, vividy orange? I guess that's close enough. Paint the whole selection. There. This tool. On this one. Paint it red. Now we need a yellow. You can kind of see why I kind of always did. Whoops. Control Z. Yellow. Let's do a green. God, that was awfully bright. Green. Select color. So this is going to take this video into a bit longer. If you want to skip ahead, I don't blame you. But this is going to make designing it a whole lot easier, as well as when I get to making it maybe a whole lot easier. Green, the next one would be blue. And then all we need is a purple. That looks lovely. And then for the paint, we go back to similar. So At least I can see what I'm doing again. Control A. So we're back to this. Right, nope. Control V. That veers off. Okay, I can see what I'm doing, and it pretty much massacred this thing on the side, so that's fine. We can see what's happening there. The yellow comes around the green, does 3 little squares. Perfect. The blue is this one. The orange, which was a whole big thing in the beginning, only comes into there, so then the green bounces off of that. Got it. Whoops. There's the orange doing its little V-shaped thing, and the one little glimpse of red is there. Wow, this just makes so much more sense. Once again, if you're kind of new to my tutorials and stuff, I almost always go with the rainbow just because it's easier to see things, and yeah, this is proving exactly my point of why I like it the way I do. It just works out better. So there's 1, 2, 3, right? 1, 2, 3, and then it comes back in. So this is where it comes back in. That just frightened me. My phone hasn't made noises in ages. So this goes 4. This comes down like that. Yeah, you can see how much faster I'm actually able to go at this now that I'm using colors that I can actually see the difference in. And we can still see going from yellow to green to blue to purple, right? That's making a thing, you know. Yellow, orange to the red, right? So purple, blue, green, orange, or yellow, orange, red. But yeah, you can see that we still have our fade thing going on. So the colors we chose are going to be good. I think we're going to have to. This got kind of torn up. That's funny. That's not terrible, but it's funny. So just doing 2 of this pattern at the top has not left us with a whole lot of room down below. If we even just did the smaller diamond, we're like out of space. Let's if we do the bigger diamond, where does that take us to? Right to the edge. It's going to be weird because it's going to make an even bigger diamond with it than what this did. So it's almost like we're not getting this pattern in at all. So difficult. Where to? I kind of liked how this spread it out. What if? So this is what happens when I come into something without any plans whatsoever. Not to say that any of my other ones weren't winging it, but this one here, wow. this is what can happen. There is from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, this goes. Let's just do the first one. So it'll just be one of the first shape. We'll get the diamond to repeat after it, and then I think yeah, so that basically matches up with the first thing, and then we take this out like this shape here. Right, so it just went to the edge, comes back in. That's how we get the smaller boxy square here, and then this can come back to do that, and we can expand that by 1, right? Yeah. If I get the move tool, I can shift this down just a little bit to give us the second diamond. So there we go. We're going to fit this thing in. So now the tricky part will be in first getting all of our colors ran down. And this is, again, we're going to go with the easy, what we can see first, trace the colors, run the strings, because we don't necessarily know what is going to be able to come inside of this diamond. It's the way that the strings actually run are going to dictate what colors we get to use. So that's kind of a, you know, when it comes to designing, sometimes that's the reality. You don't know what you're going to get until you work out the details. And it's a little bit easier to play with and work out the details here on the computer than with the strings, because you won't necessarily know what had to zig and zag where. So this is what bracelet design is all about. So this is going to be a longer video. God, this is really kind of killing me how much more effort this is taken. But at the same time, these patterns, they were something. Well, that and the whole trying to start out with a color thing. Like, I love fades. I absolutely love fades. They are just a lot harder to actually work out onto your papers. So, alright, what makes most sense? I think this does. The yellow comes in and comes this way. How's that? Right, comes straight at it, just goes and does what it needs to do. Maybe it just stays on the outside. We'll just make this slightly easier. Stays on the outside, comes down, comes into here. That's easy. Comes back out that way. Sure. So one of the colors has come through, and it will not be what's inside of the diamond. Easy enough. Alright, next, let's see where this green is going. We have a blue thing, maybe green works with it. That'll be a nice color. So again, we're just trying to make this as easy as possible. Those little zigzags aren't the greatest thing to work with, but it'll do in this case. Okay. So the green comes down, and it does not appear to be our color for inside of this diamond. Interesting. Okay, this is the purple. And it does all the little zigzaggy bit in the middle. And I have no idea what's going on over there. So yeah, purple. Oh wait, that wasn't right. This orange is going to go this way. And the purple goes this way. So there we go, blue, purple. That makes sense. Let's see what that diamond looks like. It goes for 3. So that's cool. It has a singular little thing over here in the corner. That can be the green. Perfect. Purple comes out and then back for these 3. So you're really getting a chance to see me work out a pattern as I go along. So this is seriously me doing my best to create something here. And there we have it. This is, will this be cool? Yeah. Will I still do it in those kind of milky coffee color browns? Yep. I definitely think that'll work. I think it'll make it a whole lot easier for me to understand if I leave it in this rainbow, because trying to sort out, is it the 3rd color in or 4th color in, is too difficult when they just are so close to each other. They don't make sense. Alright, so now we get the red in the center of that. The color that was here runs along the outside, so that's this one. The color that was on the inside doesn't do anything. That's funny. Alright, we got to run these oranges through. Oops. Pick the line on that. So the orange is going to be one of the colors that comes through here. So the red isn't. Which the hell? Huh. Okay, the dark color that was this is supposed to be here, here, and here. So that's easy enough. We can actually trace out its direction just fine. So whatever the inner color here is, oh wait, this doesn't go all the way down. Goes to there, and then the color that was the green. Wow. Absolutely crazy. This is so this can stay along the edge. That's easy enough. And the orange can go along here. So the colors are really going to be mashed up, even if it's a fade that sort of started out as something earlier on. It's, by the time it gets down here, very few of the colors are actually running next to each other. So that's, I'm not sure if I think that's better or what. I don't know what to make of that. I didn't trace the orange back that far. Okay. So now, what do we have left? We have this yellow. And we can do the same for the other side. And this keeps the red hidden, which is funny. And then the red. So yeah, so basically we have the colors doing the same kind of thing that this was doing. Basically the red that is this part here stays only inside of that little area. In fact, red actually gets almost no use in this whole bracelet. That's kind of crazy. This is orange. Okay. Wow. There it is. There's our first half. And, yeah. Kinda a whole lot of unexpected twists and turns in this one. Control C, Control V, grab the flip tool. It was vertical. I thought I did it the first time. There we go. Get this to line up. Actually, that is perfect. Alright, wait. There we go. Alright, layer, anchor, and there's our pattern. So yeah, we mashed the two together, but only just barely. That was a workout. That was a mental workout for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like, a comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Thank you very much to my Patreon supporters for helping to finance this whole thing. All these cameras and microphones and stuff cost money, and you guys help make that happen. So thank you very much. I will be trying to post videos here daily for a while now. We'll see how that goes. yeah, I guess all I have left to say is don't get your strings in a bunch.